What is it like being a realtor in Las Vegas? Not any realtor, but a realtor that sells high-rises in a luxury realty firm. Find out right here on Geeks Are Sexy. Thanks for watching Geeks Are Sexy. I'm your host, Michelle Roxy Davis, and my co-host, Jen Zen, is in the house for today.
I'm running out of things to do when you introduce me.
We can just go,
Yeah, I have to keep switching it up.
So thanks so much for watching. Geeks Are Sexy is a talk show that talks about entrepreneurship, business, technology, and social media. And Geeks Are Sexy is brought to you by Mad Macro. Go to madmacro.com and live life against the grain. So I have here realtor from Luxury Estates International, Yelena. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
What a beautiful name.
I know, Yelena.
It's a pretty name.
Love it.
It's different. You need a good name because everybody has like, my name is Jennifer and like everybody's name
My
is
name's Michelle. Yelena.
I wish I had like a very exotic, interesting
I love
name.
it. So you're an agent at Luxury Estates International.
Yes.
And let's talk about being a realtor in Las Vegas. You first started out at Prudential a long time ago, 15 years ago to be
Yes.
exact. What was the market like at that time?
You know, one thing I can tell you that it's really, really very, very competitive, and I know any realtor watching out there knows the truth, and that's why 80% of the realtors, they actually do not fall through the whole first year.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, there's really, really a lot of realtors that are joining this field, but really only few that are actually able to stay in this market.
It's competitive, I'm
and
sure.
that the only thing, I guess, was the same 15 years ago, and it's the same now.
Wow.
But I would think even harder.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Even harder because back then there was no internet, and everything we used to do, you know, the old-fashioned way. Everything was with the flyers and with the postcards.
Oh, the old school guerrilla marketing
Well, everybody
style.
thinks they know everything now with the internet. They think I'm going to go on Zillow and I'm going to go on these websites, right? And
They're
I'm
like,
gonna
I don't have to go anywhere.
Yep.
I can just do it
and
on my computer.
You still need somebody to help you navigate that process.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not so easy. You know?
And actually, this is another thing. People do exactly that, and then they have this information that wasn't updated, right? So you have these old houses that's been off the market for 2 years, but they're still there because they weren't like taken off. So it kind of creates misleading information about
That's
the
very
markets
true.
and the prices. So
What do you
and
think?
then people learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Like me.
So what do you think about social media? What do you think about all the new apps and the new platforms? And for realtors nowadays, do you think it's a good thing to be out there, or do you think realtors still need to go out there and promote and network and socialize?
You know what? Social media is great, of course, but you still have to do the legwork.
Right.
It's not going to do it for you. So, I mean, compared to the 15 years ago when we didn't have this option, now it could be a blessing and it could be a curse because it's everything on how you use it, right? I mean, you could use a fire to cook a meal, or you can use a fire to burn a house. So it's not as much as about social media, but how people use it, right?
Geeking out on this topic. I like
See?
it, Yelena.
I'm so
Good
interested in
topic.
real estate
know,
because I
right?
don't know anything about it. You know a little bit about it because
Little bit.
you kind of dabble a little
Well,
bit.
actually, I'm a super host on Airbnb. So in the world of realty, I mean, I know a little bit about being hospitable and guests and customer service and, you know, all that stuff. But being a realtor, I mean, you're an independent contractor. So what you sell pays the bills. You better be out there hustling or you're not going to get anything.
Right.
But one of the things I like about Yelena is you've been real creative, not only being a realtor, but you've published 6 books to be exact.
Wow.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm a Russian published author, and I have currently 6 books, and in 2017 I have 2 more books coming up.
I love that.
Yes, I'm a creative person. So
Congratulations, by the way. That's a
Thank you.
big accomplishment.
And she's been a writer for several magazines here in town.
and I have 3 kids.
And she's a mom. I mean, she does it all.
I give up. I
geez.
give up.
Whoa. So, I mean, how do you do everything? How do you balance it all?
Oh, I always feel like I'm always late and I'm never able to accomplish anything. And then people will say, how do you do it? And I always feel like, me? I'm always late. I'm always behind. What are you guys
Oh,
talking
my
about? And I
goodness.
never do what I plan to do.
Right,
So
right.
I'm always work in progress.
Yep. I like that about life. You never have to be too hard on yourself, just continuously being a little more in progress. I like that you said that you're a part of the community. You kind of like to be
Yes.
a part of all the culture events in town.
I'm a very social human being. What can I say? And social is part of me. So we go together, and it's really awesome when you can bring people together and share, just like you do.
Yeah.
You do it on TV, and you bring all the audience, and everybody joins.
Yep.
So it kind of carries on, and it's awesome when people do it in real life.
And don't forget, everybody, we are live on Facebook, so you can watch us live on the WCOBM team, or if you are joining us on the WCOBM network, you actually can do the live chat and join us that way. Live streaming never got any better. So one of the things, Yelena, is that you have been doing a lot of party planning.
Oh,
That
Talk about
happened.
creativity.
well.
I know, published author, mother,
We live in Las
realtor.
Vegas, and I think Las Vegas goes with
Parties,
parties,
events,
any
yeah.
occasion, right?
Oh yeah. So you
true.
did a New Year's Eve.
So we
Russian-
did the Russian New Year's party in January. Then I did the pre-Valentine party, the Russian pre-Valentine party in February.
Fun.
And now we're planning the next big event for March for the Persian New Year, which
Oh.
is known as Nowruz for Persian population.
I love that.
And for a lot of Middle Eastern people, and in Asia they're celebrating it, and some part of Europe they're celebrating that
that's
holiday as
cool.
well. We know it as the first day of spring.
Oh,
Okay.
March 20th.
Oh, look at that.
And people
Never
in
knew.
Central America and South America, they know it as spring equinox.
Okay, very cool.
heard of
So it's the same thing, but every culture, every indigenous, tribe and people on every continent always celebrated the first day of spring.
Oh, is that cool?
That
We
is
should
interesting.
celebrate the first day of spring.
I think we all should
Yeah.
What do we
celebrate
do?
it.
Let's
Get
just
our
wear
nails
green,
done.
get our nails done.
Yelena, look at her nails.
Her
Yes.
nails are so
Chrome.
cool. I couldn't
get
help
my
myself.
nails done.
So cool.
And I see you have the Apple Watch. You're all savvy on
Apple Watch, yes.
doing
If
it
I
all.
had 3 kids and 7 books and I was a realtor and I was planning parties, I think I would need a watch like that too to keep track of
Seriously.
everything
A
I've going on. Are
gold
you
one.
kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's
I have like 2
perfect.
appointments in a week. I can barely
The best
keep track
feature of the Apple Watch, guys, is to find your phone.
I love that.
Oh my
feature.
That
gosh.
is somewhere in one of your purses, and you're always searching for
Always at the bottom of my purse. And what
Yes.
else is even in there? I don't even know.
I know. You're like
Kleenex.
I thought I lost that.
I pulled something out of my bag yesterday that was like yours, remember? I'm like, I don't even know what
I was
this
looking
is.
for that.
I don't know.
You
I gotta
can
get
have
it
it.
together. I need to hire you.
So yes,
Gotta get it
everybody
together.
needs Apple Watch then.
Yes, absolutely. But you know what? High rises is what actually is her specialty. Now, why is
Awesome.
high rises nowadays so popular?
Yeah.
You know what? Originally, when they started the high rises, because majority of the population that would live in the high rise would be single or a small family, right, with no
Right,
kids.
right.
I mean, and if you look at it, it's just logical. There are no pharmacies there. There is no school there. So if you have a family with kids that is looking for a house, I mean, obviously the first thing they will be looking, somewhere around the school
Right.
and looking for that. So obviously, when this whole project started in Las Vegas was beginning to have these scrapes, they run into a problem because we didn't really have that many single people.
Right.
So these properties were kind of vacant for a while.
long time.
And they were like very available.
But
Wow.
now people are
But
coming
now we keep growing up. We are the largest county,
I love
and
it.
people are coming and coming while they are relocating and moving out as
Right,
well.
right.
But still more coming in. And plus, the market is picking up, and the prices are, getting in not where they used to be. We have less foreclosures, so the market is getting there, and people
Market's
are.
growing.
And there is a new generation of young people that are able to afford
Right.
these type of, they call them millennials.
They're called geeks.
Well, you and I actually have a good friend named Tracy
Yes,
who lives in the
a
Allure building,
high-rise.
and she loves the amenities.
That's true.
Exactly.
A valet, a concierge, you can go downstairs, get your dry cleaning done.
Exactly. It
love that.
saves you so much
It's
time.
great.
You don't need to go to gym. You don't need to drive
Right.
to your
Right.
to do your nails, to do your hair. You don't need to drive for the
Stay
dry
right there.
cleaners.
Never have to go
Parties.
anywhere.
You can have parties on your rooftop. You
Exactly.
can invite all your friends there.
Well, we're running out of time. Sorry to.
There's so much to talk
I know,
about.
Too much stuff. But
my
Yelena,
God.
give out your social media.
Yes, friends, you can find me on Facebook. My professional Facebook is Yelena Brezhneva, which is a very long one. But if you have any other questions, can I give the phone number?
Go ahead. Yep.
You can call 702-738-6306, 702-738-6306. And if you want to join us at our next March 19th party for the Nowruz, you should text me and we will send you the info.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Geeks Are Sexy, brought to you by Mad Macro, Infused Wellness Center, Complete Health and Wellness, Platinum Physiques, and more. Geeks Are Sexy is live every Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Jen Zen,
It's been a slice of life, girl.
thanks
I
for
always have
being my
fun with you.
co-host every time on Geeks Are Sexy.